Hi there, Michelle here from Michelle's Party Planet, and I'm back with a new review of the Cricut Autopress. So let's get started. You may have seen a previous video where I showed a couple of projects using the Autopress. Well, today I'm going to give you my unbiased review. Yes, Cricut did send this to me to try out. However, this is my honest opinion about this product. To start off, we're going to go over a few features that I like about this machine, and then next we're going to go over a few projects that I'm going to create with you to show you all that this machine can do. First, let's go over the temperature pod. These dials are for temperature and time. It's easy to use, very simple, and I'm glad that it's out of the way and it's connected to the back of the machine, as you can see here. Another nice feature of the machine is that it has a very large heat plate, and it's out of the way. It opens up very wide so you can work under here without getting burned. This also has a removable heating pad, which is nice because you can get extra ones when you're using it for batch projects. When you need to do a lot of them at once, you can get an extra pad and just rotate your pad, and that speeds up the process. Also, when you're using the Autopress, you only need 2 fingers to close the machine, and it has an automatic opening system. Also, I want to note that even though you can close it with 2 fingers, no pressure is needed to use the Autopress. It does it automatically for you. And if you want to open it while in the middle of a press, all you do is press underneath. And it pops right up. I also want to note that this area is all cool to the touch. The only part that gets hot is this heating plate underneath. This heat press is state of the art, and with that it comes with quite a price tag. But with keeping that in mind, it may not be for everybody, but you might want to consider it if you are a small business, or if you do craft fairs, or if you do something that requires you to create a lot of the same thing or a lot of anything in a short period of time, because this really cuts down your crafting time. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a few samples of things that you might find at a craft fair or on Etsy, or customizable gifts that you can make for people that you could probably sell for your own business. Next, what I'm doing is I am adding some glitter HTV to some cloth diapers that we'll use for burp cloths. I've already cut that with my Cricut machine and placed them where I want them to be, and now I'm just putting 2 on top of the heat pad. I've already set my Autopress to 330 degrees and we'll be pressing it for 30 seconds. Okay, there we have it. For this, we'll just wait. Okay, next we're moving on to a pillow cover. Another item that you might sell. These are pretty popular in the craft stores and the craft fairs. And I'll show you how easily it is to heat press this with the Autopress. This is just regular HTV. Just gonna make sure we get the whole design on this space. And then for this one, we're gonna do 315 for 50 seconds. Okay, while we wait for that to heat up, we can go ahead and remove the carrier sheet on these burp cloths, and there we have it. Super simple. It was really quick to do. I did 2 at one time, and then the best part is I didn't have to apply any pressure. There we go. Super cute. These are great for baby shower gifts. Like I said, people like these customized, and they're great for your business. Okay, just a few more seconds and we'll be ready to do this one. And so you hear that beep, it's telling me it's ready to go. It is now at 3:15. It actually cooled down because the last one we were doing was at 3:30. So it cooled the machine down and now it's ready to go. And this is for 50 seconds. I have my notes just so I make sure I have the settings correct. As you can see, the pod just counts down and it's out of the way. You don't have to reach over, you don't have to push down, it does all the work for you. And I don't have to be sitting here waiting for it, I could be doing something else while it's doing this. And there it is, it's all done. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and wait for this to be cool to the touch and then we'll remove the liner on that one. Meanwhile, we'll go ahead and get the next project set up, and this one I'm doing a kitchen towel. I know it's not quite Christmas time yet, but a lot of crafters, the small business owners, are going to have to start crafting early for the season, and why not start with a little bit of Christmas? So this one I'm doing a Let's Get Baked kitchen towel. There's another great thing that you can do for your craft fair. Like I said, online, in your shop, whatever your small business may be. This is a popular item you'll see all over the place are customized, personalized kitchen towels. So this is just 100% cotton, and I'm using Smart Iron-On HTV. And we got that set up. And for this one, it's the same setting as the last project. So we're gonna go ahead and get that started. Now this one is ready to peel. It's all ready to go. So we'll go ahead and peel back. That's it. And this is a large design. So you can see how big of a design you can actually put on using the Autopress. So that's a pretty large design. A lot of space to craft. Okay, so now this one is ready to go. We'll let this project cool to a touch as well. In just a few seconds, we'll be able to reveal that design. And next, we'll move on to one of the most popular things you might sell in your small business, which would be a t-shirt. So, you know, I've used HTV, glitter iron-on, as well as regular iron-on. And now we're gonna move on to Infusible ink. This is a great way to customize t-shirts without vinyl. The Infusible ink transfer sheets are amazing, and they come in so many different kinds of patterns through Cricut. And also, obviously, you can use the Autopress for sublimation. For today, we're gonna show you Infusible ink. So what I'm doing here is I've already aligned the image onto the shirt, and I'm putting the shirt all the way around the Autopress. So it's just the one layer on top of the pad. So that's another great design feature, is you can wrap your t-shirt around it so that you're not pressing on both layers of the t-shirt at the same time. And so for Infusible ink, we're going to be using 400 degrees, or actually 385 degrees for 30 seconds. And this is a Cricut shirt. So if you're familiar with Infusible ink, you know that there has to be polyester in the fabric in order for it to adhere. So this is a Cricut shirt, which is very comfortable. My son actually loves this shirt style and the fabric, so this one's for him. So again, we're just waiting for the green light to show up right here Right now it's red, we're waiting for it to turn green, and then we can start. And it'll also beep to indicate that it's ready. So while that's doing that, it's time to go ahead and reveal the design on our kitchen cloth. So easy. You can see there's a really cute kitchen towel to hang on your stove or by your oven or your dishwasher or wherever. It's really cute. It says, "Let's get baked." Makes a great Christmas gift. And if you're selling them, I'm sure they would be a hit. So there's that. So as you can see, we've done a number of things in just a few minutes. So that's all because we have this awesome Autopress at our fingertips. If I were selling all these items, let's say I got a bunch of orders all at once, all different kinds of things, I prepare them, get ready to go, and I can press them all at once. So I can just ship them out as I need to. Okay, so you heard that sound and the green light is on. Let's press this one. Oh, I forgot the butcher paper. You want to make sure you put the butcher paper on your Infusible ink because it'll protect the heat plate. The next thing we're going to do is we're also going to put some HTV on some wood. The Autopress will press wood up to 2 inches thick, which is amazing because I'm not going to have to sit here and put pressure. It knows to put how much pressure it needs to put this on there. Okay, so we're going to let that cool slightly. And what's awesome is you can remove the whole pad from the plate. There we go. Put that back. As you can see, we have a fun cowboy design on the shirt. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and move on to the wood. And the wood we can go ahead and put on the mat as well. And we're going to set it at 300 for 20 seconds. So it's going to have to cool down. So we just wait again for those numbers to go down so it'll cool off in time for this last project. Okay, so before we get started with the wood project, you want to make sure you use your crafting tool and rub on the HTV really well before we get started. I'm going to put a piece of butcher paper over it just because it won't hurt anything. And then we'll go ahead and get started. Okay. And then once it does that first pass, you're going to go ahead and get your tool again and just make sure you rub all that in. And then we'll do it one more time. As you can see, it's doing all the work for me. I'm not pushing down. It knows how much pressure based on what it senses underneath the system. So it knows to put some pressure on there because there's something thick in there. So it's really cool. And we'll just burnish it one more time. And then we will remove the carrier sheet. Okay, and that's it. As you can see, it's all already on there. It is not going anywhere. It's been pressed with the Autopress I didn't have to do hardly anything to it. So super simple. So overall, as you can see, I've tried several different surfaces and different projects on different types of materials and using different types of vinyl. And everything has worked out really well. You may be wondering if the Autopress is for you. That's really a personal preference. It's something that you need to decide on your own. But if you were to ask me if I were to buy this with my own money, I'd say yes in a heartbeat. I'm a big Cricut user. I use my machines a lot, and I also have a small business in addition to my blogging. So this is a tool that I will come to time and time again, and I will use it over and over again. And I would definitely purchase this with my own money. Even though Cricut sent this to me, I would definitely purchase it with my own money in a heartbeat. There's so many features here that have saved me time just showing you projects. It's saved me tons of time just showing you, just making this video alone, let alone all the other things that I have planned for my channel. So this is definitely something for my business that I will come to time and time again. Now, if you need to decide basically if it's an investment that you can use for your particular situation, if it's something that you want for your craft room for personal use and you don't have any other heat presses and you think you're going to use it a lot, and you're not happy with something that you have now, then definitely take this into consideration. If you are a small business and you're thinking about ramping up and you know that you're going to have some more orders coming in, or you're coming out with new products, this is definitely something you need to consider, because like I said, the Cricut Autopress saves time, and time is money. So if any time that you can save prepping your projects, it's going to be just time that you can be using for other things. So that's my honest opinion. I'm super excited about having this in my craft room because, like I said, I'm going to use it. I've used it so many times since Cricut has sent it to me, and I don't plan on putting it away. Even though I could store it away, it's living on my craft table. This is where it belongs. So I hope this review is helpful for you. I hope if you have any questions, you'll reach out to me, put something in the comments, or you can always email me or visit me on my blog and all my other social media channels. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.